Hey, hi friends. Welcome to Do with Python course video series presented by Narendra from Do with Python Technologies, and this is the second video for regular expression. Now, in this video, we are going to see how to use match and search function of your regular expressions. So, from your regular expressions, how to use this match and search. Let me go and show basic syntax of your regular expression operations. See, it may be search or match, whatever it may be. The standard syntax for this is this one, right? Pattern, string, and optional flags. Same way for search, re.search, pattern, string, and flags. And before going to use them, you should import your regular expressions. Let me go to my command line, and there I will explain about this regular expressions, operations, functions of search and match. So before going to that, let me take this as my string. Suppose that is my string, or you can also assign this string. That's okay. And just take any pattern, and up to now, as of now, you don't know how to make a pattern. That's why it's straightforward, because guys, very first thing is pattern. Of course, this is a some word, but instead of word you are going to write something that should represent multiple words. But as of now, you don't know about how to write a pattern. Okay, so that's why I'm going to use simply my pattern as straightforward mayor I'm using. Okay, now guys, I'm going to run. First of all, import re, then re dot match. Observe that first your pattern, then next thing your string. Of course, third one is a flag, right? But optional. As of now, I'm not going. In this video itself, I will cover how to use that flags as well. Observe that we are going to get something. Basically, match and search are used to search a given word. Okay, basically match and search, both operations of your regular expressions are used to search a given word or multiple words in a given string. Now guys, here if you observe that there is something we are going to get output, some object is there. So suppose instead of your pattern as mayor, suppose my pattern I am going to take as or dot suppose python. So now I am going to run our same expression, but you are not getting anything output here, right? Because there is no this pattern in a given string. That's why you are not getting anything. If it is there, then only you will get your. If it is there, then the output of this you will get something. So if you get something means yes, the required thing is there in a given string. That may be any pattern, guys. As of now, you are going to take straightforward this word only, but you know how to make a pattern. Okay, so whenever there is something output you are going to get for this expression or it dot match, then only some match or some word is there in a given string. And if you want to see that, just use option as dot group, and don't use directly this group on this re.match, because sometimes you may or may not get some object. See, in this case you are not getting anything, right? I mean, if your pattern is this one and if you do this operation you are not getting anything, but on that if you use group operation you will get an error because nothing is there, but you are trying to search what is the matched thing. That's why remember that. So in real time, whenever if you are going to use regular expressions, first find out, suppose I'm going to take my match. Okay, my match equals to re dot match your pattern, then your string. But if you print your match, you are getting none. But in real time, how you will use group? First you have to search this. If my match is there, then print my match dot group. Else, then simply print no match found. So when you will get no match found, in case if this resultant is none, then you will get this operation. But something match is there, then you will get this match dot group. But as of now, in our case, match is nothing but none. None means there is no matched word in a given string from your pattern. That means this is nothing. Nothing means there is no match. No match means else block will be executed. Now observe the output. Sorry, it's my match. MATCH. Yes. If okay, we have taken that as MATH, but there MATCH. Let me write simple script for that. I need to write again and again. I'm going to copy this as my string. Okay, observe here, guys. I'm going to write about match and such .py. Observe here, guys. First of all, initially I'm going to take something. This as my string. Now I'm going to take something. Any pattern you can take, but I'm going to take my pattern as suppose. Let me write regular expressions itself. MAIER I'm going to take. Now you are going to use regular expressions, so you should import RE first. Then now I'm trying to find my match equals to RE dot match operation from your pattern in a given string. But you are not sure whether your given pattern is there in this or not, right? So if it is there, you will get something into this. If it is not there, you will get none. So that's why using group operation, why you are going to get group? To see the matched word, you are going to see the group operation, right? So anyway, guys, otherwise do one thing here. Instead of directly taking this MAE, already you know this meaning for this C, right? AE or IY ER. Okay. Now in this you are having so many words, right? Like this word, this word, this and this. But what is the purpose of match means? So if there is any word at very starting in a given string, that word only it will match. Suppose, so as of now, just I am going to print your match, whether it is there or not. Okay. Now I am going to run that. Observe that. Yes, there is a match. That's why you are going to get some object. Now, instead of this match, this as your pattern, right? Instead of this pattern, I am going to make a pattern as different thing. Now let me take my pattern as Python. So Python word, first of all, you don't have in this given string, but programmatically you are going to search about that, right? Now I am going to execute the same program, but in this case you are going to get none, because already we know about our string, but in real time, so you will get some output from other commands or from other thing. So in that you have to search it. So there you will use this regular expressions effectively. Now my requirement is I am going to search Python word in a given string. Just assume that you don't know about this string. Okay, but in that string you are going to search with Python, whether Python is there or not. Yes, you don't have, that's why you are going to get none. But if it is there, then suppose let me take, so this again my pattern. Okay, of course you are having multiple words representation in this pattern, But match operation will always search from this given words, is there any word at starting, that word it will give match. Okay, so now you are going to get some object. If you are going to get some object, if my match, then print matched word is, so my match dot group. But guys, if there is no match, then you don't use a group word. That's why simply print no match for your pattern. That's it. Now I am going to run it. Observe that yes, you are getting match, and that too, what is the word you are having at very first? Mayor. Okay, now observe here guys. So instead of this complicated pattern as of now, I am going to take very straightforward my pattern as simply mayor. Now the purpose of match is whether this mayor word is there at very given very first position in a given string, whether it is starting with mayor or not. If it is starting with mayor, then only your match will give some output, otherwise it won't give. Okay, now observe here, I am going to comment this line. Now programmatically you can check it. So if mayor is there at very starting position, match purpose is guys, basically match purpose is to check the given pattern is there at very starting of your given string or not. Now mayor, we are searching with mayor, of course our string also starts with mayor, that's why it will give some object. If it is giving some object, then if condition is true, then you are going to get that pattern, that required match thing. Okay, if it is not there, then you will get else block. Now observe here, yes, you are getting the same program. Now I am going to modify your pattern as, instead of mayor, this word mayer I am taking mayer. Now in this case, observe your output first. You are getting no match for pattern. Why? Because of course that given word is there in your given string, but somewhere here, not at very first position, somewhere here, right? Now if you want to search whether your word is there in a given string at any place, instead of only very starting position, if you want to check whether your word is there in a given string, but you don't bother about the position, whether it is starting with that word or not, just your requirement is just my word is there in a given string or not, it may be at any position. In that case you have to go and use search, operation. Now see, I am going to comment about match. Now I am going to write program for search. So let me take my match. Now instead of match I am going to say search. Yes, just take re dot search. Now my pattern is mayor, right? So mayer. Now I am going to search with that my pattern, my string. The same way guys, I am going to find out with the match as well. Match equals to re dot search my pattern dot my string. Now you can able to understand the difference between these two. Sorry, it is match. See, re dot match purpose is the given word it will search and it will give the result as some object if your given pattern is there at very starting word. But as of now your word is mayor, that means it is not a starting word of your given string, it is somewhere. That's why match won't identify that, but search will identify. Search purpose is whether that word is there in any position in a given string. Now that's why if you print your result, now immediately after match I am going to write some print the output from match is my MA. The same way, print the output from my search is my SE. Now observe your output, guys. See, from match you are getting none, but from search you are getting some object. Means there is your search operation is able to identify that yes, that word is there in a given string. But match is not able to identify, because the match purpose is it will identify if the given string is there at very first position. Otherwise, it won't look. Anyway, your searching word is MAYER. It is not the very first word. That's why match is not able to identify that. But search will identify in any place, even maybe in first word also, no problem. In any place, whether it is there or not, for that search is there. Okay. Now remember that if there is a match, then only you can use group operation on that. Now we know, just now we found that for my search, right? My search, you are going to get some object. Now if you want to see what is the word it is going to search, already we know that word. So let me do that. The searched word is my se dot group. Now observe that yes, you are getting, right? Okay. Now observe here, guys. Suppose I am going to search with MA small m, MAYER. My pattern is small m. But now if you observe, there is no match, right? Because small MAYER is not there in a given string. Now if you search with either match or search, you won't get, because your word is small MAYER, but in your given string capital M is there. That's why you are not able to identify that. In that case, if you don't want if you don't bother about case sensitivity, then just use at the end flags equals to re dot I. Ignore case sensitivity. That is the purpose of flags. Now observe your output. Yes, you are getting some object. Even though if you don't have small MAYER in a given, you are searching with small m, guys. But here capital MYA is there. But if you don't want to bother about if you don't bother about case sensitivity, then use flag as re dot I. So likewise, you are having different flags. We will discuss them in later videos, how to use this regular expression flags. Okay. So guys, this is all about your match and search operations, or match and search functions on your regular expressions. The thing you have to remember that is, if you are going to search a word, whether it is there at very starting position or not in a given string, then you have to use match operation. But if you don't bother about the position where it is there, then go and use search operation. Just simply you want to search whether given string is there, given word or given pattern is there in a given string or not. For that you have to use search operation. And while using this group operation, right, if you are having some object, then only from that, actually the output of this re.match or re.search, you will get some object if there is something. So if there is something, then only you have to use group. If on none type, if you use group, you will get error. That's why I am using this logic, simple logic. If something is there, then only I am using that something dot group. It will give the matched word. Else there is no match. That's it. But don't try to use group directly on your regular expression. Match.group. Here you don't use group. First find out your object and store that object into something, and on that something, based on if condition, if match is there, then use group. If it is not there, don't use that. Simply no pattern. The same logic you can use for this search as well. That's it, guys. Okay. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries, you can post as comments on the below of this video. Do subscribe my channel so that you will notify whenever we post some new videos. Okay, bye.